Introduction of solids. Baby needs only breast milk until he is around 6 months of age. If not possible, formula feeding. Baby is ready to start eating solid foods at around 6 months of age. Your health worker can provide you with up-to-date recommendations for introducing solids. So baby looks like he's growing well in the breast milk. Just remind me how old baby is again?
He's 4 months old next week and he'll be getting ready to start eating solids soon. How do I know when he's ready?
Yeah, he's almost there, but the recommendations are that baby will start to eat foods at around 6 months old, and he'll start to show some signs, like he'll be sitting up by himself, holding his head up, and also starting to roll over. He'll also become more interested in food, so he'll be watching other people eat and he'll reach out to grab the food as well, and if you put a spoon near his mouth, he'll open his mouth like he's ready to eat too.
I found some baby rice cereal in the baby basket. Would I be able to start him on that?
Yeah, baby rice cereal is a very good first food for baby because it's a good source of iron, and iron's really important for baby because it will help him to grow and develop well, it'll keep his blood strong, it'll give his body energy, and it will also help his brain to develop and grow well, and it will help him to learn as well.
So what other foods can I start baby on?
So baby should start off with soft pureed minced meat, things like chicken and fish, and also egg and wheat bix are good for baby too.
So bushmeats are really high in iron, aren't they?
Yep, so bushmeats are a good first food too. They're high in iron as well. And some other good foods to start baby off with are soft pureed vegetables and fruit. And if you add breast milk or formula to it, it helps to make it soft and mushy.
I found the vegetable masher in the baby basket. How long should I be giving him mashed food for?
So when baby's around 6 months old, he should be starting to have that soft pureed food and then progressing through to lumpy food. So when he's around 8 months old, he can start to have lumpy foods and then progressing through to eating food just like you and the rest of the family would eat at around 12 months old. It is really important to progress from the pureed food through to lumpy food and then through to food that the whole family would eat because it's really important for his jaw and speech development.
So when my kids were babies, the nurse at the clinic told me that if I give them some food, I have to wait 2 to 3 days before I actually introduce another sort of food.
Yeah, so those recommendations were correct at the time, and that was what we used to recommend, but now there's those new recommendations to say that we can try new foods without having to wait that time in between.
I heard that I shouldn't be giving him sunshine milk or fresh milk when he's little. Is that true?
My niece had a baby 2 months ago and the health worker told her that.
Yeah, so baby doesn't need to have, and he shouldn't have cow's milk before 12 months old as a main drink, but when he's 12 months old he can start to have cow's milk then. So before he's 12 months old his kidneys are still growing and developing and they just can't handle the cow's milk just yet. Tea and coffee are other drinks that baby shouldn't have because it can decrease the iron absorption to baby's body. But breast milk is still very good for baby even when he's starting to eat solid foods, and he should have breast milk until he's at least 12 months old, and then after 12 months old you and baby can keep breastfeeding for as long as you both want then.
My cousin also didn't give her baby sugary drinks like cordial, soft drink, juice, but also when she would make something for him to eat, she would put her food in one bowl and Bubba's food in another bowl, but she would also add soy sauce and salt to her bowl, but she would leave Bubba's bowl plain.
Yeah, so baby doesn't need to have any sugar added to his food or anything. He doesn't need to have any sugary drinks or food because we want to make sure that baby's mouth is really healthy even before he gets any teeth to decrease the risk of having dental caries. And honey is another thing that baby doesn't need to have as well. And the important thing to remember about salt is that baby's kidneys are still developing and he just can't handle that much salt.
So how much should I give him?
When he's starting to eat at around 6 months old, he's still starting to get used to the taste of food and the feel of food. And as he grows older, you can gradually increase the amount of food that he's having. And the other thing to remember is that baby shouldn't have any hard foods like raw vegetables or nuts, anything that might cause baby to choke. And learning to eat can be a really messy time, but just keep going, keep persevering, and good eating habits, good healthy eating habits can be formed right from when baby is little.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, that's all right. Thanks for coming along, and if you have any more questions, just come back and ask. Baby's first food should be iron-rich food introduced at around 6 months of age. Baby needs to have breast milk until 12 months old and can continue having breast milk for as long as mum and baby both want. Avoid sugary drinks like juice, cordial, and soft drink. Avoid sugary foods like custard. It is also a very poor source of iron, so it's not good for babies. Avoid salty foods like soy sauce. Avoid hard foods that can cause choking, such as nuts and raw vegetables. Cow's milk and powdered milk can be introduced from 12 months of age. And lastly, baby should always be supervised by an adult when eating.